Hey, friend, when you think of a faith-filled home, what comes to mind? Perfectly behaved kids, beautiful Bible studies over breakfast, a home that feels like a Hallmark movie? Let's be honest, that's not real life. A faith-filled home isn't perfect. It's peaceful, it's grace-filled, it's anchored in God, not in performance. And today I'm going to talk about what that actually looks like in real life. Stick around to the end because I'm going to share one of the most freeing mindset shifts that helped me stop trying to build a Pinterest perfect home and start building a faith-filled one. Hey friend, I'm Laura from Day by Day in Our World. I help Christian families create peaceful, faith-centered routines that fit real life, not fantasy life. And if you're longing for a home that feels calm, connected, and Christ-centered, if you're tired of trying to make everything perfect, and if you want more peace and less pressure, then you are in the right place. Now, looking at scripture, Joshua 24:15 says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Now, that verse doesn't promise that serving the Lord will be easy. It doesn't promise perfect days, quiet kids, or clean counters. It promises something much deeper, meaning, purpose, and God's presence in your home. A faith-filled home is where grace guides your responses, prayer surrounds your decisions, love shapes your atmosphere, and God is welcome into the ordinary parts of our lives. Even if your laundry is piled high, you've bought dinner at the store to heat up, kids are arguing, and you feel overwhelmed, God meets you right there. Now, before we talk more about what a faith-filled home is, we need to talk about what it's not. A faith-filled home is not perfect routines, kids who never argue, even though sometimes we wish it was that, a spotless house. Nope. Instagram aesthetic, not endless energy, and not a mom who has everything together. A faith-filled home is built on presence, not perfection, on grace, not guilt, and built on love, not efficiency. You can be overwhelmed and still faith-filled. You can have a messy house and still invite God into it. You can stumble and still honor Him. A faith-filled home is not about performance, it's about posture. So, there's different aspects for what makes a faith-filled home. The first one is grace over guilt. You're not going to get it right all the time, neither will your kids or your spouse. So a faith-filled home extends grace the same way that God extends it to us immediately, generously, and without keeping score. Peace comes when you forgive yourself and family members as quickly as God does. And I get it. It's not easy. Now, the second way that you can look at a faith-filled home is to look for gentle rhythms, not rigid rules. This is one of my favorite truths. Faith thrives in rhythm, not rigidity. So, rhythms are things like taking time for morning prayer, sharing meals together as a family, bedtime gratitude, resting on Sunday, and weekly family check ins. None of these have to be long or perfect. They simply create space for God. Rigid rules would say, I must do this, or I failed because I didn't get my morning devotional in today. Rhythms are going to say, I return to this because it brings me life, it brings me peace. Now, the third thing to talk about is community and connection. We are not meant to do everything alone. Community is what carries you when those routines slip, when life gets messy, when your energy is low, or when your faith feels thin. Whether that's your church, a small group, a trusted friend, or even our membership, you need people who remind you of truth when you're tired. Now, how can you build your faith-filled home? You don't do it in one day. We're not God. You build it in small moments, repeated prayers, simple routines, gentle returns, and daily choices. Start with one thing. It could be a gratitude moment at dinner, a short prayer in the morning, a weekly rhythm of rest, reading scripture with your child, or listening to worship while cleaning. All those tiny steps can lead to transformation. Now, friend, hear me out. Don't wait until your house is spotless. Don't wait until your routines are flawless. Don't wait until you feel more spiritual. The presence of God in your home is what makes it holy, even if there's mess. You can build a faith-filled home right in the middle of real life. Now, if you want those tools, encouragement, and community to help you build that one day at a time, I have our membership information below with monthly resources, devotionals, tools, and real connection with other women walking the same journey. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this encouraged you, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Remember, a faith-filled home isn't built in a day. It is built day by day in His grace. God bless.